Your mother tells me you spend all day shut up in your room. I say, she does not lie. He says, there's a big wide world out there. You're not going anywhere so long as you stay shut up in your room. I say, there's nowhere to go. He hates that, my negative attitude. I could tell him he's not going anywhere either, but why pop his balloon? I like my room. I said before I don't want anything, but this isn't entirely true. I want my own room. I don't much care what's in it. So long as it has a door, I can shut and lock, so people don't come asking me to do things. I expect maybe I'll spend the rest of my life in my room, and at the end I'll just die here, and no one will find me, and that's just fine with me. This big wide world, first of all, it's not so big and wide. Really, the world is only as big as your experience of it, which is not big at all. And what sort of world is it? I would characterize it as remote, uninterested, unpredictable, dangerous, and unjust. When I was small, I thought the world was like my parents, only bigger. I thought it watched me and clapped when I danced. This is not so. The world is not watching and will never clap. My father doesn't get this. He's still dancing. It makes me quite sad to see him. Cat says my worldview lacks depth and is merely bitterness. I dispute this. I feel no bitterness. I see things as they are. Nature is selfish. All creatures kill to survive. Love is a mechanism to propagate the species. Beauty is a trick that fades. Friendship is an arrangement for mutual advantage. Goodness is not rewarded, and evil is not punished. Religion is superstition. Death is annihilation. And as for God, if he exists at all, he stopped caring for humankind centuries ago. Wouldn't you? So why leave my room? My education, such as it was, has ended. I have graduated. I'm supposed to be excited about this. My late father has put aside some money for me, quite a lot, £1,000, so that I can have one last great adventure before real life begins. What kind of sales pitch is that? I mean real life. Bonjour, tristesse. Appreciate the gesture, but truthfully there's nowhere I want to go, and nothing I want to do. For as long as I can remember, I've been at some kind of school. I don't believe I learned anything at all. It was like half listening to the safety announcement, the kind they give you on planes before takeoff. The voice says this is really important and to please listen carefully, but you still don't listen because it's not going to happen, and if it does, you're dead anyway. However, I admit now, when I look back, that the class system gave life a shape. 1 year followed the next, and without any decisions having to be made on my part, I moved up from one class to the next, as if I was climbing a giant staircase. Now here I am, at the top, and before me lies what is laughingly called the real world. I'm in the process of not applying for jobs. I'm thinking of becoming a journalist, or possibly a film director. It's hard to decide. Journalists meet a lot of interesting people and get to travel and do their work in short bursts, which means they don't get bored. Film directors spend years on one project and have a seriously bad time if it fails, but they get to meet attractive young women and eat location catering. So, it's hard to decide. I'm joking, of course. I have a not impressive degree from a not famous college in a not useful subject which I have already entirely forgotten. There are any number of jobs out there you could do, says my father, looking at me with faux sprightly eyes. Despite, or perhaps because of the fact that he left us, he knows it's vital that he does nothing to undermine my self-confidence. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. That's what my father